Hi everybody, and welcome to Inside the Vault. Today we're going to be discussing the Atari 2600 wireless remote controls. Ooh. These things are crazy cool. First, let's talk about the box. Alright, in classic Atari design, you've got this wonderful 1980s family chilling out on the outside of the box. You got this kid in this awesome sweater with the wireless controller. They're playing some Defender, which is not an actual screenshot of Defender. If you really look at it, it's much like most of the backs of the Atari 2600 boxes. It's artist renditions of what the game actually looked like. Let's see. Eliminates tangled wires, instantaneous response, familiar Atari joystick design, convenient to use. Let's see how convenient it really is. Oh god, what I wouldn't have given for some of these things when I was a kid. These are a recent find of mine. I picked these up at my local game store a couple of weeks back. I haven't really had a chance to mess with them yet. I was very fortunate to see that they were still in the box. Oh, let's take a look at the back here. This is the back of the box. Let's see. It says this contains one remote control receiver, two remote control joysticks, which is kind of awesome. Instantaneous response for the fastest action games. Play up to 20 feet away from console unit. Safe, flexible antennas. Ooh. Joysticks operate on standard 9-volt batteries, easy to hook up, and sturdy design. So, when we crack this bad boy open, we have some styrofoam. I know, styrofoam. This is riveting YouTubing right here, styrofoam. We know which side is up because it says up right on the packaging. So, let's see what exactly is inside this thing. I'm going to... Alright, we have the wireless joystick itself. So, it looks just like an Atari 2600 joystick, feels just like an Atari 2600 joystick, except it's got this extra chunk on the bottom and this flexible antenna on it, which is pretty groovy. There's where the batteries go, right on the bottom. Looks like a 9-volt battery will do it, so the box did not lie. This is neat, though. Let's see, we've got two controllers, and they are serialized. They've got numbers on them. These things are individually numbered, which is kind of crazy. Kind of puts them up there with hardware. So that's the actual things themselves, but that's not all that's in this box. We have the AC adapter for the wireless receiver unit, which, if I'm looking at the box one more time, you'll see up here you've got the Atari chilling out there, and then you've got the wireless receiver box chilling right next to it. So what we have here is the monstrous receiver box. So it looks like this plugs into the Atari itself, both controller ports, like so. This thing, I have absolutely no... Oh, is this the power supply maybe? Ooh, yes, this plugs into... Oh, this is crazy. So this has a power supply pass-through, it looks like. So this, I guess, plugs into where the AC adapter would go in the 2600, and then this little bastard here plugs into that. So ain't that something? And it's got this really cool retractable antenna here, so you can poke your friends or family or camera phone that you're taking this video with, do all kinds of fun things with. So, that's what this thing is. These are wireless Atari 2600 joysticks, and man, wireless controllers have come a long way. And you think about things like the Wavebird being probably the first mainstream wireless controller from a first-party publisher. These existed long before the Wavebird, long before Nintendo did it, and these things are pretty darn cool. They do seem to work extraordinarily well, as long as you're within the right proximity and your batteries are charged. It's just these are a marvel of not so modern technology, and I honestly had never seen them before I saw them in my local game store. I had never seen them in person. I saw them maybe once or twice on the internet. I just kind of forgot they existed, and then lo and behold, I walk in, this box is there, and man, what I wouldn't have given to have these things when I was a kid, because the Atari, I mean, this comes from a time when you used to sit in front of the television and the wires were just short. That's just the way they were designed, and you'd have to sit really close to your television. And I remember sitting on the floor, joystick in hand, playing stuff like Midnight Magic. And I always wanted to sit back on my couch, and well, this would have afforded me that opportunity, and maybe I'll get to do that someday now. So that's it. Thanks for watching.